Hello Wendy, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your reading. Now I did note that you put down a couple of people at the bottom that perhaps you're interested in or something's going on with the two of them, so let's hope we can work out what's going on there. I'm going to use the Golden Tarot for your reading. And I usually shuffle for about the first minute just so I make sure I've got your energy in the cards here. So I think about you while I'm shuffling and ask Spirit to bring the messages through. Now I do the readings a little bit differently as well to what I do them on YouTube. So I'll get the cards laid out a lot quicker and then we'll go through the messages to make sure I get all the messages for you. The thing is, when you do a private reading, you know that this is only for you, only for Wendy. So when you do them on YouTube, they can be for anybody. But we know this is all for Wendy. And she wants, oh, brand new start coming up for you, Wendy. The Fool just jumped out. I like that a lot. Okay, let's get looking at what's going on for you. Okay, we have the Star here. Very nice. The Star talks about being divinely guided. Now, for some unknown reason, my camera looks really unclear tonight, and I have no idea why. The only thing I've got differently there is that, and I'm thinking, is it shining some additional light on your reading here? But yeah, the camera is really blurry, so I hope you can see okay. So this is the Star card, which tells me you're on your path at the moment and heading towards something that you have either wished for or something that is destined for you. What I like about this is it tells me you've been going through healing and you have faith and trust that what you want is coming to you. And that's really nice. I must have adjusted something on my camera. It's really weird. Okay, so I have the Two of Swords coming out here, and I did see this flick past me before. Now, I don't know whether you're actually dealing with two people at once, but sometimes this card can signify making a decision between two equally even options. And it doesn't matter which way you go here, because it will be heartbreaking whatever you choose. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords here. So the Ten of Swords talks about betrayal. It talks of ends of negative thinking, ends of negative cycles. So you've got some sort of cycle finishing out here for you. Okay, and then we have the Magician. Beautiful. So you should be able to manage this easily. You know how to manifest, and you're trying to manifest something new in here. So, okay, and you're trying to manifest in love because we have the Two of Cups coming up, so that's really nice. Okay, I have the Seven of Wands here, so this talks about you being a little defensive about things and maybe being a little bit you're feeling a little bit like you need to stick up for yourself. The Hanged Man, this talks about taking time out to make decisions, to look at things from a different perspective here. Okay, Eight of Coins. So you've been working hard on something. Now this can be working hard on relationships, but it also can talk about working hard on yourself. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Very, very nice here. This is a change in circumstances, and I can feel it back here that there's changes coming in for you, so that's really nice too. Okay, and wishes. Look, wishes coming true. So you have this and you have the Star in the beginning. So something you've been trying to manifest here is about to come true for you. And it's something to do with the King of Pentacles. Now, I can't remember which way round you had your two people. If this isn't an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo, this person that you want to know about, that is going to be your person by the looks of what is happening here, is a very, and I'm going to describe his character to you. So this man is very down to earth. He's very direct. He's not sharp like the King of Swords. So he's not overly, he's just honest, direct. He can be quite softly spoken. He can be a little bit money focused, although he doesn't really mean to, and he will make way for that. But there's something about him that makes him a little bit more focused on his money than the other kings. He could be very well dressed, or could dress very well for work. Could be in a job where he does have to dress up for work. Could have a beard, could have grey hair. Now, any one of those things can come in, and it may only be some of them. But that's the person it looks like you're moving towards here. So I'm going to do a quick overview here. So we have the star out front. I'm going to do a soulmate spin for you after I've done this one. I'm still really concerned that camera looks so blurry, but anyway. At least you can hear the reading, that's the main thing, and I'm describing the card, so not too much can go wrong. I'm not going to change the layout and start again because you may not get the same. This is a really good reading. So there's a choice here of you moving forward on this path. Something's coming through for you, this brand new start here. There's a couple of things that say to me you've probably been working on yourself. If you haven't been working on yourself from a sort of inner point of view, then you've been doing a lot of work externally, but whichever way it goes, you've been doing a lot of work. You're about to come to the end of a cycle here, which means things are closing out for you. Could be that you're closing out a relationship, could be that you're closing out, as I said before, negative thinking. There's a real need for you here, though, to take time out before you move forward on this, because you've manifested something in and you're unsure whether to move forward or not, and you have to make a choice. Now, this person that's coming in is your soulmate. The person I'm speaking of here is your soulmate. So this person is being brought in by the universe. I can see it in the star, and I've got the Wheel of Fortune. This person is destined for you. They've been earmarked, basically, for you. Now, the only thing I do have a little bit of a concern about is you do have the Seven of Wands here, which does talk about being a little defensive. So if someone comes in and you're not really sure, you need to be open-minded. Don't sort of feel you have to protect yourself. It's not necessary here. This person is meant for you, so you can accept this and just move through it. You could have met this person through work. You could have some connection with work, that's for sure. Wow, you are really manifesting at the moment. You could have anything you wanted here. You really are taking time out to really sort of go inside and see what it is you want. Now, what I want to do is I want to do a soulmate read as well. So we're going to do a slightly different read here. So just hang on a second. I'll just give the cards a good shuffle before we start. Now, this reading that I'm going to do for you now is a reading of soul level. This isn't about what you've just seen first is about what's happening on the human plane. What I'm about to do now is about what's happening on the soul plane. So it's what's happening at soul level for you and your soulmate. So we'll work out who you're supposed to be with here. I strongly feel that's the character of them. It may not be an earth sign, but as I said, not every one of those characteristics will ring true, but there'll be enough there you can tell which person it is. Okay, soulmate reading. Oh, look at that. You got the King of Pentacles on the bottom again. This person's really relevant here. Okay, so we have you, him, how he sees you and how you see him. Past, present, future, outcome. Okay. How you see yourself. You see yourself as the Six of Wands. Now, this tells me that you see yourself being victorious in all this. So, you are, no matter, when I see the Star card, I always think, you know that you have to have trust and faith. And when I see the Six of Wands, I think you've never lost your faith and your trust. You've always expected to have this relationship with someone. It's like you're going to win at this. And don't forget, we're talking soul level here. How he sees himself is the Two of Cups. He's ready for love. He's ready for partnership. He's ready to settle down and move forward. There's a soulmate connection here. There's love between the two of you, even if it doesn't exist on the human plane yet. How he sees you as the Seven of Cups. So it's like you're his dream come true. Sometimes this can sort of mean confusion as well, and it could be that he is a little confused over the relationship, but at soul level he thinks you're his dream. And you see him as the Six of Coins, which is beautiful because you see him as being extremely well balanced, and really very reciprocal when it comes to give and take in a relationship. So he's obviously a very warm person because there is a give and take here, which is really nice. So in the past there was the Devil. Now, I'm not sure about this man, but it could have been that he was very lusting after you. Could have been you were lusting after him. Sometimes this talks about drugs and alcohol. Sometimes it's just obsession. So it could have been in the past one of you was a bit obsessive over the other one. In the present, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely turning things in your favour now and moving this relationship to the next level here. And it's funny because that's 3 cards that have come out in this reading that were in the other one. So I sort of like that. I think that's really important. But definitely the universe moving you forward now. And we have a King of Wands here. So this can be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But whatever it is, if it's still the energy of this same man, the King of Wands is a leader. He can very often be a manager or manage his own business owner. Now, this man is very passionate, very driven. He's often very attractive to look at, but most of all, it's his passion. He's got this sex appeal that you would really find inviting. So I need to work out which one it is. And the end result is the 4 of Coins. So at the moment, it feels like you're not moving forward. Both of you are sort of hanging on to energy here. And that's why the relationship may not be taking off if you're both hanging on to something that you've not quite released. Because there's love here. Ace of Cups coming out here. So there's a love relationship here. One person wants to offer a cup here, but someone's still reveling over heartbreak. So there's one of you is really wanting to offer the other one love. One of you is holding on to past heartbreak. So I'll let you work out which one it is, but someone hasn't quite healed here yet. Okay, so where we have a Tower card and a 3 of Cups. Now, this person could either be in a relationship at the moment and you're waiting for them to leave a relationship, or this past hurt could come from some sort of third-party situation that happened in the past. Now, the thing is with the 3 of Cups, as I always say, it may not be a lover. It may be family interfering, friends interfering, but somebody interfered in this relationship either in the past or it's happening at the moment. So if you haven't actually got together with this person, this looks to me like the one you want to offer the love to. He's still trying to get past some sort of last relationship, something that's created turmoil for him here. And he's trying to get past it at the moment, but he's in the middle of healing, so he's not quite ready. Yeah, he's struggling to get past this. But here he comes here. So he's coming in here with the truth. So it isn't that far into the future. So this man that is meant to be with you could be an air sign because he's coming forward with his sword here. So Aries, Gemini, Libra. I've still got a few minutes. I'm going to see if I can work out which star sign he is. Hopefully that's given you a little bit of an insight. And then what I'll do is I'll try and work out which star sign he actually is. Come on, Spirit, give us a bit of insight here. Now, keep it in mind sometimes too, we're not always talking about the sun sign. It can be dominant characteristics. So you can have someone who's, say, a water sign with a fire sign moon who's much more the fire sign than the moon sign. Okay. I just want to double check. You've got the 6 of Cups on the bottom. So if it's a man from your past, that's the one you're looking at here. Okay, 3 of Cups has come out again. Page of Swords, it's an air sign. Brand new start with an air sign. He's just not quite ready. Karmically, he's supposed to be on his way to see you, but he's not quite ready. He's still healing. So if you know which one's the air sign, which one's doing the healing, which one's either just come from a relationship or is trying to break free from a relationship, this is the person that you're supposed to be with. I feel now seeing this that he is an air sign, but he sounds like he's got a lot of the attributes of an earth sign, so he's quite down to earth, but he's also in his work. He's very fiery and passionate, which means he's more of a one sign. So if we were looking at the characteristics of this person, I'd say air's his sun, quite possibly moon is earth, and then he's got fire in his ascendant. So you could check that out. Thanks, Wendy.